Now I know it's not time for a new release guide yet, not time for the November guide at least, but we have a big release that we need to talk about. The last time we saw these guys was in 2018. Yes, we did see them with the Nike Air on the heel tabs. We saw the iteration of this shoe that we wanted. Well, we're getting it back. 6 years later, November 23rd, 2024, mark your calendars. If you ever wanted the black cement 3s in the past and you didn't get them, now is your chance to finally cop. The rumor is that this is going to be a super GR, meaning super general release. Everybody's going to be able to get them that wants them. They're going to be all over retailers. They're going to be online, easier to cop than any release that you've had to try for in the past. Now, don't let this take the pressure off of you if you are trying to cop these, because I've seen these rumors fly around in the past and they ended up not being as true as what we thought they were going to be. Shoes still can sell out really fast and still be valuable on release day, especially whenever the hype is built as much as this release probably will be. Now, we don't have 100% confirmed photos for this drop yet. There are some photos floating around, but they don't have the renditions that they're supposed to have for this release. This release is apparently going to be more like the reimagined version of the Black Cement 3. It's going to have the yellowed midsole, kind of like what the reimagined White Cement 3 had. This shoe is also supposed to have the same packaging like it did back in '88. So we're going to get the same box. We should get that orange hang tag. And of course, like we said, we're going to get the Nike check on the heel tabs. Honestly, I think the Nike check is what everybody wants on the heel tab. It looks more retro, it's cool, it looks cleaner. But the Jumpman is becoming the more rare version of this shoe. We haven't seen the Jumpman on the back of this shoe since 2011. And with the OG pairs being the Nike check, there really aren't that many pairs out there that do have the Jumpman on the heel tabs. Now, I do remember whenever this shoe released back in 2018, and I'm going to be honest, they were kind of a hard mover at first. They were also a GR. There were a ton of pairs out there. But look at the value of them now. If you look on sneaker resale apps, these are fetching anywhere from like $350 to $400. That's even after we've confirmed that this pair is going to drop again. It's going to be remastered. It's going to release once again. And the early pairs that might be floating around on the market are also high right now. They're mid 300s as well. Now, of course, the resale market on this specific pair of shoes is going to fluctuate a ton up until and even shortly after release day. But what I'm saying is, this still might be a good investment to cop to resell. It is an iconic OG colorway of this shoe. This is exactly how the people want it. And we've seen history repeat itself over and over and over again. People buy these shoes. There's a ton of them out there. People wear them. Boom, supply and demand. There's less supply, more demand after people wear them for dead stock sneakers. Dead stock Black Cement 3s. Now, it's going to be a really slow, maturing investment. But if you have the capital to spend on some of these pairs, keep them on ice for a long time, they're going to be worth money later on. Plus, you have a collection piece, maybe a table piece if you take them to conventions, and just good inventory to hold on to. These will be liquid. They'll move if and when you need them to. The only thing that I'm worried about with this remastered version of the Black Cement 3s is gonna be that freaking elephant print. Whenever we got the White Cement 3s, there were people that were shading buying pairs after they looked at them in hand just because the elephant print wasn't what it was supposed to be. We got like the really thin lines on some pairs, we got the really thick lines on others. Some were more faded and not as definitive. And I really just hope that we get more of a consistency with the elephant print on the Black Cement 3s. I'm sure Nike, I'm sure Jordan Brand heard all of the complaints about the elephant print on the reimagined White Cement 3s, and hopefully they took that into account whenever they went in to produce the Black Cements. Now, there's also been tales in the past where like Jordan Brand reuses materials from past releases. Maybe they had a crap ton of this elephant print, so they're like, screw it, let's just make some Black Cement 3s remastered now. So if that's the case, then we're probably gonna get the same elephant print. After all, just because people complain doesn't mean that Jordan Brand's gonna go back and reorder a bunch of materials and spend that extra money when they know the shoe's gonna sell out anyways. It did with the White Cement 3s, why wouldn't it with the Black Cements? If you do plan on buying these pairs, the men's sizes are going to retail at $220, so make sure you have your funds ready by November 2024. Of course, this release will be plugged in the release guide. I drop those each and every month, so stay tuned for that. If you guys have any questions, comments, you can drop those below, or as always, you can hit me up on IG. The handle is the same, at AllABSneakers. I appreciate you guys for watching, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.